Bitch, you ugly. My boy can't resist itching and scratching himself. I know she ain't freeze.
We're the Caramel Curtains, New Orleans all-female, all-badass biker gang. And this is what happens when the people you least expect take tourists off the beaten path to explore America's most unexpected city.
I recently had BG Knockout. As a regular guest. You guys know BG Knockout? That's the home. He said something very interesting. BG Knockout's a crip as well. You know, his home. I started to bring up these hypothetical situations, right? You're in the car, somebody, one of your rivals shoots you. Do you tell the police who did it? No. Okay. You're in the car, your mother gets shot. Do you tell the police? No. You're in the car, your child gets shot. No. A random rapper that you're internet beefing with that's not gang related shoots you. No. Under every situation, you will not tell the police who shot him, regardless of the situation. And then he says something very interesting.
Certain gangs are certain. You ever heard the book called The Art of War?
Yeah, Sun Tzu.
Okay, so this is one of the books that, prison gangs and groups read in jail. They study this book and they live by it. Now, the whites in prison and the Mexicans, for the most part, have a policy that they can tell anybody that's not a part of their group. It comes from the art of war. It's pretty much, getting rid of your enemy by any means. And the greatest war fought is one that, the greatest war won is one that you don't have to fight necessarily, right? So, they have this thing, yo, and one thing that I do know is that if you at war, at odds with somebody or with an enemy, and you don't fight the war the same way, you're probably not gonna win.
Number one, do you go by that same set of rules?
What? Don't tell them. Of course, that's we gonna live like
right.
We gonna rock out.
So if your own child gets killed,
that's not up for that's none of the law's business.
Okay, even if it's some random serial killer that got nothing to do with nothing.
Like I feel like there's one person acceptable for telling, and that's just my opinion. That's one person, and that's the civilian.
Right.
The civilian passes all laws of flop, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody's grandmother that pays her taxes, that has nothing to do with nothing, that goes to church every day or goes to the masjid or wherever she does and lives her regular life and doesn't live by these gang laws and these street laws or whatever laws that we've made up to live by, if, you know what I mean, if something happens to her and that's the man that stole my purse or that's the man that, you know what I mean, like, then she has all right to it. That's the reality of things, you know what I mean? It's people, any 6 degrees of knowing of anything involved, you can, like, there's no telling. You know what I mean? If you're in a room and you just peek back and you see what we doing, but you know what we doing, no, there's no telling, period. There's no telling. There's no.
I'm a civilian.
You're a civilian.
Yeah, you shoot or rob me, I'm telling you.
See, but niggas might not treat you like that, Vlad. I'm not gonna lie.
It is what it is.
Niggas might hold you up to a high standard.
I'm living my truth.
Niggas
you know what I mean?
Niggas might hold you up to a high standard.
I'm not gonna go shooting back at you.
You got a couple niggas indicted.
No, I didn't get anybody indicted.
You got a couple niggas indicted.
I didn't get a single person indicted. Who did I get indicted? Who did I get indicted?
I ain't about to open another indictment on who you indicted.
My name is on no paperwork. Nobody got indicted.
Realistically, it's like, it's a such thing as bait. Like, there's a such thing as bait. You're a baiter. You feel me? Like, you're a baiter. So you're not. Of course, you wouldn't take the bait for. You wouldn't say I got anybody indicted, but you fish. You feel me? You fish, and some of, you know what I mean. Some of my peers and some of, you know what I mean. Some of the people that sat in this seat aren't, I wouldn't say smart enough, but you feel me, aren't fast enough. You know what I mean? Aren't witty enough or aren't intelligent enough to know when it's bait being swung their way or when they're supposed to dip the bait, you know what I mean, type shit. So hell yeah, you're definitely, like, you know when they say unknown CI, like, it's you didn't do it, but hell yeah.
I mean, I don't work with the police. I don't cooperate.
Of course not.
I don't take the stand. I don't. If the police ever try to seize any sort of footage, I would deny it. I would fight it.
You don't got to. Go straight to YouTube.
Yeah, whatever. You know, right now you're wearing a microphone under your shirt. There's another microphone pointing at you and 2 cameras pointing at you.
That was up to me.
Whatever you say is totally up to you.
No, but
and when you say no comment, I go on to the next question.
I fully agree with you, but see, that's what I said.
But when you said I get people indicted, I don't get anybody indicted. I don't get nobody indicted. I'm gonna put my foot down on that one.
Nah, listen, I respect it. I respect it. You feel me? Like, I respect you. And again, I'm not saying that, like, you don't sign nobody paperwork. You don't. You understand what I'm saying? But from a consumer standpoint, from somebody that's in the street, you know what I mean? Like, you know, in a certain world, and you know, you sit back and you watch somebody, you know what I mean? Like, you're a trickster. You know what I mean? Like, you could, like,
think I trick people?
A person that isn't fast enough to keep up with what's going on, a person that can't speak, you know what I mean, that everybody doesn't speak well, everybody doesn't, when the lights on, you know what I mean, everybody isn't, you know what I mean, so granted, a motherfucker sit here on their own.
Well,
a person could get tangled up in the Vlad TV interview.
Well, I'll put it like this. Some people that have interviewed with me have gotten arrested after the fact. But it was never because my interview came out and suddenly they get arrested. They get arrested for whatever illegal activities they end up doing.
Just end up on Vlad and then just
No. And then, you know, the police are going to look at the whole thing. They're going to look at everything they put on Instagram. They're going to look at all the interviews they do. They're going to look at everything as a whole, right? They don't just look at Vlad TV. They look at everything, you know? I never talk about anything that anyone is actively doing. We'll talk about a situation like yours that it happened. You know, if you did your time, and if you pleaded guilty to it, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If there's any situation that was in the past statute of limitations, we'll talk about it. But I'll never say, so what illegal activities are you doing right now? I would never, ever ask that.
Nah, I know that. I know that. We not.
Nah, man. I mean, and I'm happy to debate it. You know what I'm saying? I'll stand my ground. You know.
That's all it is. It's a good. You feel me? It's a good
debate.
It's a good friendly debate.
It's a good friendly debate.
That's all.
You know, and I've had it lots of times.
This event is for people that want to get into real estate.
It wasn't just here's how to flip a house. It's here's how to have a successful business.
It will change your life, and it'll put you on the right track.
I was able to buy and renovate 10 properties in just 1 year while still working a full-time job.
That I wanted financial freedom. I wanted to get out of that rat race, and I have. I'm Van Merrill, star of A&E's hit TV show Flip This House. Over the past 14 years, I've bought and sold hundreds of properties, built a large portfolio of rental properties, and become a self-made multi-millionaire because I created a system that allows me to get very predictable and profitable results.
Shut the fuck up.
And then last year, there's a situation where you get shot. You get shot 5 times. Can you talk about that situation?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Shit, I was at the light. Niggas started shooting. Niggas started shooting through the window.
You were in Jersey?
Word.
In your own neighborhood?
Yeah, I was in Newark. I'm from Newark. I was in Newark.
You know, we talk about this a lot on Vlad TV about.
Shut up,
He
bro.
usually talked about how rappers usually get shot in their own cities.
Wherever you from, you will get hated the most. You know, most rappers die in their own city. It's a fact. And you know, you have haters who was in school with you and they mad because they was in that 3rd grade class with you, but they don't have the same hustle as you. You know, they hate you for no reason. They hate you for your success.
It's home. It's home.
OMB Peasy, who we interviewed not too long ago, said that, you know, that Boosie interview changed his life.
I ain't gonna lie, that's a powerful interview. Cause that little nigga, that opened a light up, you feel me? Like, you feel me? That let me know that when I go back home, you feel me, I'm gonna have to be on my toes 10 times harder just because that's my city, you feel me?
But a couple days ago, he got shot in his own city.
It's home. Chinks, Stack.
Chinks. We interviewed Young Greatness. We talked about the same situation, and some years later, he gets killed in his own city.
I also live in Atlanta, but I look at it like, anywhere you go at, it's gonna be some drama. It's gonna be hate, but it ain't gonna be no hate like, you know, the city where you from. You know, I'm faced with it every day. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, you know, I just keep on moving. I just keep working. I can give them some more stuff to hate about. I'm just being real with you. You know, I don't really give a fuck about that. You know, they're gonna talk, they're gonna say whatever they wanna say. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just have to keep the real genuine people around you and keep some savages around you, because if they get on some savage shit, you just gotta be ready to get back on some savage shit with them. You know what I'm saying? I just was raised like that. You shouldn't fear no man but God. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not letting nobody, you know, run me from, my family. My family's in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a dummy, and you know, I'm not ignorant. But if I have to go see my kids, and I have to go see my auntie, or I have to go see my grandmother or my mother, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't care who's saying what, or who's saying they're gonna do what. But I'm gonna have to die going out brave, and that's just what it is. Before I let somebody make me, you know what I'm saying, change how I'm living. It ain't happening like that.
It's home.
XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
Jimmy Wapo.
Well, I think he was home too. Yeah, that's
all these guys.
Yeah, that's the story. Like, that's almost like the hip hop story. Like,
it is pretty much the hip hop story.
Yeah.
But here you are hanging out in your home city.
Yeah.
Were you feeling a sense of danger just overall being there, especially with the high profile name that you have?
Nah, cause you don't, like, with your shoes, being in your shoes, like, I'm almost 100% sure that Chinks didn't see Chinks. Stacks didn't see Stacks. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see whatever everybody else, what that is, everybody else see. You know, a nigga got on flip-flops, nigga chilling, like, it's the crib, like, this home. You feel me? This home, like, you know, if you put a collar on the dog neck, the dog can't see it. That's just the, like, so now, we put 50 pit bulls in the backyard, and one of the pit bulls, we put a shiny ass pink collar on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? If pit bulls got feelings, emotions, or care about having collars, there's gonna be some bad dogs back there. You know what I mean? So a nigga, like I said, like none of this shit don't impress me. You know what I mean? Like a nigga might have on, you know what I mean, some $400 Jordans, or you know what I mean, some $400-500 Yeezys or some shit like that. Like some shit that a nigga really don't even care about. You know what I mean? Like I buy, you know what I mean, a fucking $500 sweatshirt or whatever the case may be, and I got mustard on that shit. This, you know what I mean? The same day. You feel me? But you know that pit bull across the backyard is looking like. That's a $500 shirt. I knew he got it's more where that came from.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
So you're at the stoplight in Newark. A car pulls up and just opens fire.
Nah, I was like, I'm sitting at the light. You feel me? Say shit, and I'm just like, my phone ring. I pick the phone up. It's my mother. You feel me? Hello. Blah 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 blah. I get off the phone and then I grab the steering wheel again and then I hear the first shot. I see the bullet go through my arm, like the first one. You know what I mean? Because I grabbed it, like I was looking at I grabbed the steering wheel and shit. I hear the shot go off and go through my arm. You know what I mean? He got out the car and started shooting through the passenger.
Okay, so someone actually gets out the car and starts...
Yeah, like a couple, like, you know, we had a light. You know, it's this broad day. Like, we had a light. My car, like 1 or 2 cars behind me, another. Then a third car, you pull up, they hop out, you feel me? Coming on the passenger, start trying to cheese.
How many shots went off total?
Oh, no, that shit feel like forever, my nigga.
A lot.
That shit feel like forever.
But you get hit 5 times.
Yeah.
Did you see who was shooting at you?
Nah.
Were they masked up?
I don't know.
It was just too fast.
No, it all happened. Like, you get your little split second where a lot, you know what I mean? Like, that was my split second between that first bullet and the rest of them. You feel me? Like, that first bullet hit me. You know what I mean? That first bullet hit me. And you start thinking, like, what the fuck? Damn, it's my time. Oh, shit. Oh, this what you've been thinking about all your life. Because, you know what I mean? If you're a street nigga, like, every nigga that's been in the street who died, ops died, other niggas died, you think, like, damn. You feel me? Like, how my shit gonna end? You feel me? So after that first shot, that shit, like, damn, this how it's gonna end right here? And then everything just picked back up. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Everything else is just fast motion. You know what I mean?
Was that the first time you'd ever gotten shot?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, you said something in a different interview. You said, I know me and Karma got a date. I'm just waiting for her to ring me up.
Yeah.
So that's what you were thinking?
Yeah, word.
So you're getting shot. You said the first shot went through your arm. Where'd the rest of the shots go?
2 right here, 2 of my ribs, 2 of my stomach.
Okay. But you're actually conscious as all this is happening?
Yeah, I ain't never, like, fall or pass out or nothing like that. Like, okay. I got out the car.
And you're in the car by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just get all shot up. And I'm sure your body's going into shock at this point. So you're probably not completely feeling it, right?
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I got up out of there.
And then where'd you go at that point?
I got up out the car and shit, so I jump out the car. I run, like, you know what I mean, down the block. Now I'm trying to, like, pull at car doors. This car is driving past me. I'm trying to, like, pull at car doors as I'm running. And, like, cars swerving around me and shit, you know what I mean? Or whatever. Then I grab one car door and the door open. And I just fall inside and shit. I'm like, yo, I just fall in the car. I'm like, yo, could you take me to the hospital? He like, look, I ain't from around here. I just got off on the wrong, you know what I mean, wrong exit. I don't know where no hospital at. You know what I mean? But if you tell me where you gotta go, I'll take you. You feel me? Like
so
that.
A complete stranger allowed you to get in his car and he drove you to the hospital?
I don't really think he allowed me and shit, because I like kind of like dove in his shit. You know what I mean? Because like, let's say if this is my car and I'm driving, you know what I mean, and the shells come through my passenger, you know what I mean? So the other cars are coming this way. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, they coming this way. You know what I mean? So when I jump out, I start hauling ass that way. You know what I mean? So I stop and cars is just coming past me. You know what I mean? Type shit, some locking their doors, some swerving around me. You know what I mean? His shit was unlocked. I just grabbed this shit and like fell in his shit.
Wait, but you could have just jumped out the car and said, "Fuck this! I'm not trying to get involved in any of this." You know, they might shoot me trying to finish off the job with you.
That's a fact, man. He listened and everything. Like, he was super calm. Like, that was his exact words. He said, "Look, I'm not from around here. You know what I mean? I don't know what no hospital is, but if you tell me where you going, where you need to go, I'll take you there." I mean, I just put my head back on the headrest and shit. I'm like, call this number for me. He called my man. I'm like, yo, I got shot. He laughed like, yo, stop playing. I'm like, nah, for real. Meet me at the hospital. I got shot. I mean, and I'm just directing him. And they take me, take me to the hospital. And then I get out the hospital. I get out the car. I run to the emergency door, start banging on the door. You feel me?
Your favorite restaurants now deliver with DoorDash. Delicious at your door. Download DoorDash. First order, $1 delivery fee.
Boy, you better hush.
So you get out, and then last year there's a situation where you get shot. You get shot 5 times. Can you talk about that situation? So what happened?
Shit, I was at the light. I just started shooting. Niggas started shooting through the window.
You were in Jersey?
Word.
In your own neighborhood?
Yeah, I was in North. I'm from North. I was in North.
Where are you from?
64th and King Drive, Chicago. You know, Parkway Gardens.
Still reside in Chicago?
Do I still reside?
Yeah.
Nah, hell no, I'm in Atlanta now.
You live in Atlanta?
Hey.
How old were you when you made that decision?
The other day. 24.
Oh, very recent.
Yeah.
I assume it's a career choice.
Yeah, for sure. Life choice to the career.
Now, growing up in Chicago, what was that like for you? Can you paint that picture for us? Yeah.
It was decent for me. Let me say it like that. It was regular for me, like, you know, because I grew up there, and but when I look at other people, because I'm moving around and shit, I see how other people growing up and how they life is. Like, so it'd probably be hard for them. That shit ain't the same as I see everybody else. But to me, it's regular. My mom was there, you know, no daddy, stepdad. You know, regular shit, going to school. Ain't a lot of money, but, you know, still got little shoes and clothes, man. Ain't too much.
Listen, I want to break a couple of these things down. How old were you when your parents separated?
My parents were never. They went together when I was born. My father was in jail. Then he passed away. I was trying to get out. So my parents were never together.
I see. Do you know what he went to jail for?
No, not exactly. No.
He was in jail for a while?
Yeah, like, I met him when I was like 8, 7. He was in jail all while. You see what I'm saying?
There was a step-parent in your life?
Yeah.
And how was your relationship with your stepfather?
He's cool still. He's still around, matter of fact, yeah. He's all right.
Now, when I do these type of interviews, especially when we talk about step-parents, there's people I've done interviews with, and they've had a horrible relationship with their step-parent. Why, for you, not a bad relationship, but a decent relationship?
I don't know. Like, why? I just said I was. Shit, he was cool, I'm cool, I guess. So, I don't know why. I don't know why other people should be fucked up. They probably, you know.
I see.
Their own problem.
Now, you did mention you didn't have a lot growing up. Financially, are we talking poverty?
Like, you know, it wasn't we eat, you know, everything. You know, she got us everything we need, just not the shit you want. We can't do shit like that. I can't, you know, I can't go out and buy all type of shit because I ain't got it. We just got exactly what we need. You see what I'm saying?
I see. Growing up, especially like that, did you ever have to chip in? Money-wise?
See, look, this is the thing. Me growing up, I got in trouble early, 15 years old, shit like that, so I ain't never been grown until like right now, because I've been in jail. All the times where it really counted, like, you know, like I ain't graduate high school and shit. All that other shit, so when it was time for me to step up, I was already in jail. I was already in trouble.
Street activity. How young did that stuff start?
Like 15. Like getting caught? 15.
Before you were getting caught? You got caught at 15.
Don't nobody really know when they started being bad. This shit was really regular. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just woke up one day. I was bad as hell. I don't know what the fuck. I was just getting A's and B's. I don't know what happened. I just woke up and I don't know. I'm in trouble now.
Don't know what led to that?
Oh, this shit, because this is so much. It's just, damn. One check, 200. Ask the question. So,
yeah, so what led to you being bad? Because if you were getting A's and B's, and then...
That school, you see what I'm saying? School over here. Nice teaching and nice people, all that. All right, so now I'm going off they from that. Since they nice and being, you know, productive and all, I'm doing my work on the school. But now out of school with the people that ain't doing shit, on the streets, all they know is being loud, mean, you know, selling drugs. That was that shit.
So you chose to hang around that crowd?
Right, it's just like, it's easy to go on the block than it is to go to school. Like, you know, it's easier to just be careless and not doing shit, just doing bad shit. Like, bad shit, easy to do good shit, you know what I'm saying?
Was it ever a money thing for you?
Like, nah, it was just fun, really, like, excitement being bad.
I see. How big was gang activity back then?
Same as it is now. Big, that's it, you know?
You joined what?
Nah, I ain't joined. It's just like, since I'm over here, you see what I'm saying? You is what you, where you at? Like, if you would have been born where I'm at, you would have been after the gang thing. Just because that's what it is. Or you ain't going outside. Either way, it's on.
I see. Now, when you started going to jail, we're talking juvenile.
Yeah, juvenile.
What were some of the things that you got in trouble for?
They locked me up for robbery, contract. They said I was robbing until they caught.
This is something you were able to beat back then?
Right, they dropped the charge. They dropped most of them. They let me go for boot camp. I was too young to even know what the fuck was going on. I just want to be out of jail, so I keep boot camp. Took that shit and got out.
But that was your first run?
Yeah, that was the first one.
You've had other ones since then?
Yeah.
What were some of the other things you ended up getting in trouble for?
Having possession of the rob. And then they charged me. Kevin just got out for first degree murder, 2 attempt murder. They charged me with that shit. I beat that.
It went all the way to trial?
Yeah. They ain't just letting you shit like that. I don't give a fuck nobody telling me. They ain't just gonna let you. You gotta go to trial, but you gotta, you know, you gotta do something. Something gotta happen.
Is that something we can talk about?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Now, what were you facing if you would have lost in trial?
Well, how does it go? Gonna ask me 21. Probably like, nah, something for the body. For the murder, say, they got a gun enhancement law. So the murder say they want 20 years for the murder. Say I get found, they give me 20 years for the murder. Plus the gun enhancement law, that's 21 years. So that's 41 years. That's just for the murder. I got 2 attempt murders. I said they give me 21 years, 85 for.
Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm starving. Yeah, Postmates, order whatever you want. Really? Yeah, go ahead. Let me see my phone. Who you ordering for? You ordering for a family? No.
But 1 attempt and out of the attempt. 21, 42. Say that's 42. Plus the next other 2 times 21. And that's a lot of fucking years. You see what I'm saying? Because the murder is by itself. Plus the attempt murders. Then the gun enhancement law. You see? So I don't know if it go like that or 25, 20, 20. Yeah, plus 20. Man, like 100 something.
And you beat all those charges. You were acquitted.
Yep. Yeah.
What age did this happen when it first started?
I got charged with it when I was 19, 2013. I was 19 years old. They let me out when I was about 23.
So you were locked up for 3-4 years?
At that time, 3.5 years. But before that, I was locked up for 15 months. Then before that, 14 months. Just really my whole teenager, like to a young adult.
But these 3.5, they didn't give you a bond?
Why? No bond, none of that shit.
Did they say why you weren't given a bond? Was it because maybe you had criminal past?
Yeah, gang ties and criminal past and shit like that. Because, there's certain people, like, once they get you in there, they ain't gonna play with you. Like, there's certain people, they catch me, you're gonna be in that bitch.
So, they send you, what county was this?
Cook County.
Cook County. And, you said you were 19, so this is adult jail.
Yeah, so.
No more juveniles. You get locked up. Do you already have an attorney?
Yeah, no, you gotta get all that shit.
So you had people fighting for you on the outside.
My fault. Like, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, my mom, she would have my mom and my first.
You went through one attorney?
It's two. My father was on 3.5. It's complicated because I got 2 cases. Like, I was locked up before that for some other shit. I don't want to tell the jail shit. It's too much. Just know I beat all my cases. Before I had another case. So I got 2 different attorneys for this. Now it's some serious. You see what I'm saying? Like a murder. Different ball game. You know? I get a different attorney. Man, that shit. I beat that shit up. Put that shit on.
Now, how long was the trial? Do you remember?
Trial of 2 weeks. Like 5 days straight. Like so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
What was your mind state throughout everything? The trial especially.
I had a positive mindset, like, oh shit, I got this. It's real, like, you gotta get out, boy. You don't get out, you know, it's over for something. I really out there, I gotta get out, I'm feeling I gotta get out.
Your attorney was feeling good about it?
Yeah, we know it'd be, let's say we got a headache party, it's a different feeling every day. It's a different, somebody else talk with some new evidence here, you see what I'm saying? So today you go in, I think we did good. The next day you go in, somebody saying you did something, you damn, we doing bad. The next day you go in, you see what I'm saying?
Did they ever offer you a plea deal?
Nah, they just say you gotta go to trial.
The time they read the verdict, and you hear not guilty of this charge.
That shit felt crazy.
Was it emotional?
Yeah, I got, you know. I got that real. That shit was crazy. Yeah, that shit felt funny as hell.
After you're acquitted, do you get out of jail right then and there?
You gotta go back to the, you know, go process in so they get your paperwork and all this shit. It take like 3 hours after that, like 3-4 hours.
When you go back and you see other people in jail, what was the attitude?
Everybody was happy, you know, because I fuck with a lot of people, so everybody was. And then they're in the same situation, or similar situation, so they be like, everybody rooting on everybody to go home, really, you know. Like, even people that don't even like it, they'll be so happy that you're going home, so they wouldn't go on that.
While you were locked up, especially for 3.5 years, I know sometimes people are in jail, fights things of that nature. How'd you deal with stuff like that?
Still happens to me. You know, if it came for the wrath, I did it. I fought. You see what I'm saying?
Ever worried about, like, adding extra charges and stuff like that to what you were already facing?
Yeah, that's the hardest thing. Yeah, they ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm telling myself, I can't get on the case, can't get on the case. Because, you know, you'll beat this case, but you'll still have to fight that. Once you get to jailhouse case, that's automatically like time. You see what I'm saying? You gotta take, like, they got cameras there. So most likely you're on camera and you're finna get found guilty. And it's your word versus the correctional officer's word.
You were studying your case, I'm sure, as well when you were locked up.
Yeah, for sure.
I know music is something recent in your life, but did you do anything music-wise while you were locked up?
Yeah, I used to be singing songs on the door and shit, beating on the door, and just really hollering, tweaking on something. And listening, you know, on the phone, dirt, listening, rapping and shit, listening to shit.
Did you ever write lyrics yourself? Did you ever write music yourself?
Not really. I used to write letters, a lot of letters, send a lot of slick shit to hoes and shit, lying and shit. But I wasn't never really writing no music.
You finally get out. Absolute first thing you did on your day out.
I got out, ran, got in the car. So I got in the car, pull up, car stick, I got the throwing up and shit. I slid over to the block to see my homies, you know. Duke, E-Dog, and all of them and shit, you know. All the guys. Then I slid to my people in the crib, my mom and my little business.
Remember the first thing you ate?
Hell, what the fuck I eat? Probably some chicken. I'll be having chicken.
Something homemade or?
Nah, hell no, I went to the restaurant. You know the trial, we ain't know the trial was gonna be in that day, you see what I'm saying? Cause we gonna get a verdict today. The judge say, fuck it, we gonna have a verdict today. I say, yeah.
Now, legal fees can be expensive. How much does something like that cost?
Legal fees?
Yeah, legal fees, like attorney fees.
Oh, what you mean? It depends on, you know. It depends on who you get, you see what I'm saying? And it depends on who, like, it's really who you know and shit. You know, like somebody, family law is different. Like, it's different price for that shit. That shit costs, I mean,
Let's now deliver with DoorDash.
jail. Can't nobody afford. That's why people just going down. Like, we can't. It's up. So really, that shit changing. That shit different now, though.
Since you were locked up for 3.5 years, acquitted on these charges, does the city give you anything back? Does the state give you anything back?
It's the thing. Like, when you got in jail and you acquitted for your shit, you can like sue. You know, you can like, but it's different like procedures and it's different like. Say, I can't sue because somebody said, a victim said I did something to him, you know? But the next person can sue if you got charged for all that and you beat it and ain't nobody come to court, like the victim ain't come to court and said you did it. You know, so it's like, it's different, but most people can sue if they got found, like, flat out not guilty and ain't nobody come to court, shit like that, you can sue the city or whatever.
Because 3.5 years of your life.
Yeah, for sure.
Gone. How does one recover from this mentally, spiritually?
You just gotta live like some people different, everybody different, so I don't know shit. With me, it's like it happened shit. I don't even feel like it happened, but you know, I got it in my mind, I can remember all this type of shit. But since I'm doing this right now, and everything's so good, you don't really remember the bad. That's like you had a bad relationship or something. You get a new one, you ain't gonna remember that one.
Now, I don't know if you can remember, but how long after you were acquitted, you get out, does music start to officially become in your life?
Like 5 months after that, 4 months. It just popped up out of nowhere. We in Dirk crib and it just happened. Like me and Zoo in the studio, boy. We go down there and tell Dirk to make a song. Me, Zoo, Dirk, Big Hotel shit. We go down there and make a song shit. Then we put it out. Now we didn't put it out. We was holding it for like 2-3 months. Then we just dropped it. So as then we just kept going. So now it just happened overnight. Yeah.
Was Dirk surprised?
Yeah, he's surprised right now. Yeah. They said it's like this, that's some shit. Climbing my life.
Have you ever made a song about this ordeal that you went through?
Like, not a whole song dedicated to the story, but like in my songs, I'll say some shit like, you know, been locked up and shit like that. Not the whole song. I check. It's probably coming.
Now, in regards to your life, growing up, obviously, this is probably the lowest point of your life, was facing these charges. Spending 3.5 years in jail, and then later becoming acquitted. If that was your lowest point in your life, growing up for you, what do you think your highest point is?
I don't think I'm at the highest point yet, but right since so far, right now,
yeah,
like
so far,
right now, this is the highest. Like this is the highest I was like this is the most successful, most proud of everybody been on me and shit. Like my mama is, you know, I ain't gave her too much to say she's proud of me about, yeah. But this right here, this make me, you know, this is decent. Look, pockets for this shit. This chain costs a lot.
Now, how much schooling did you get under your belt?
When I got locked up my junior year of high school, you see what I'm saying? But I got my GED while I was locked up in boot camp. They let you get you know, I went to school and that's got the GED. Now while I was out when I got out of boot camp, I went to community college. I went to South Suburb. The community college up there in Chicago and shit. Okay, South Suburb. So I didn't last that long, so I got to get caught up in the streets, got locked up, but I did like 2 classes and shit. So then I got some college credits. Yeah, for sure.
While you were growing up, ever coaching?
No. Nah, hell.
filled out an application?
Hell no. Unless they had it. Matter of fact, in class, probably on some, this is the work that they do, y'all filling out job application, y'all signing up for this school or some shit. Not a big deal. No.
Now, in regards to your family, how many siblings did you have?
Damn, I ain't damn. Listen. My mother's side, I got a little brother and 2 little sisters.
Okay.
But altogether on my father's side, he got a lot of kids. So it's like 12 of us or something on his side. And I was at different moments. So a lot of, you know.
As far as you and your mom and your siblings, amongst them, you're the oldest?
Yeah, my mother. Not my father. I got them.
Anyone else in your family do music aside yourself, or just you?
My brother. My mom.
Brother on your mom's side or your
father's side?
Father's side.
And my little brother, my fact, my I think he did start some shit up.
Have you had the chance to collaborate with either of them yet?
No.
Not yet.
Not yet. My brother, my father, got a song coming. My brother, Mark. I'm gonna get to it though.
Okay. But he's given you something, you just haven't showed up yet.
Right, I got it. I ain't just put it out there yet.
Even with your other brother on your father's side, is it a competitive atmosphere? Is it a supportive atmosphere?
Right, yeah, we all really together. We all gonna take care of each other, so it's like really, we all root for each other.
What does your family think about your music career so far?
Yeah, I told you, like, they proud, you know? First time in a long time. Getting something proud to do.
Now, what do they think about the actual music? It's one thing for them to be proud of what you're doing. It's another for them to like your music.
Right, you know, the young people
like the music.
Like, you know, brothers and good sisters, they like, I ain't asked my grandma, like, what you really think of me saying this, and I know I'm talking crazy, and I say, I'm not gonna ask my grandma what she think. She gonna say, I love you, baby, you know? She gonna say, you know? Cause, yeah, granny.
What about your mom? What about stepdad?
My stepdad, yeah, he probably, you know, he ain't too much out of the loop, but that's but I ain't gonna ask my mama no, you know? I ain't no telling what I'm talking about. I don't even want to see her listen to my shit.
Have they had a chance to see you perform live?
Nah, not yet. Not yet. See, I'm kind of shy, like, yeah. So we finna see.
That'll be interesting.
Just everybody in your face camera. Fuck is y'all looking at? You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to your mom or your stepdad, best advice either of them have given you at this point?
Stay out of trouble. That's the only thing they worry about me. Damn, Jesus, stop doing, you know? Think, boy, you gotta think.
Are you using their advice at this point?
Yeah, I'm using it. I can't take no shit. Time.
Here now a chance to show you our system of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm. And he sliced me wide open. His speed, they had no chance to prevent that basket. No, that's a quick decision maker. They see a guy open. That's all they do. That was outstanding. And thanks for joining us again, folks. It's Sports Broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Davis gets LeBron at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Time to shoot. The shot's there, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he does it first. That's his shot, and he has to continue to take it. The red coat can't get it to go. Well defended. It does not fall again. That is the pressure. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's through. Breaking up for Golden State. 3-point lead. Down low. The red coat. And the shot goes to the nobody has about the kind of stepping up to change up that drive to the 10. And Brady says thank you very much and sails into the clutch. That's exactly what LeBron is doing. And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most. And he's showing that he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings, and it's appreciated by the team. About a minute and a half in the fourth quarter now. Caldwell. LeBron right side. Passes it to Caldwell. 6 on the shot clock. Entering the league as a pure scorer. Thompson could develop into one of the league's better defenders. Curry against Harris. Here's Rudy. Kuzma again. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's been a rough game for Kuzma. State man at the moment. Curry against Harris. And a pretty assist by Curry. That one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight. Lakers trail by 4. Ingram outside. Pass to Caldwell. Now here's Kuzma. Tight defense on him. Durant and Ingram. For Durant. Well served. Curry finds Durant. From deep. Curry. Curry against Wall. Curry kicks to Cousins. Shakes over McGee.
What type of shit is that? Straight bullshit. These niggas ain't on shit, man. How the fuck we up right now, though? That's crazy. We finna clutch this game out. Fuck that. Thank you, Lonzo. Thank you.
to a 4J.